Hi everyone, Donnie Kunstler here, and welcome to the next episode of The Spirit of the Song. First off, wanted to say thank you to our very first sponsor, Coldplay Orchestra. They are an absolutely amazing, exciting, and fun wedding band, and they also feature some of today's greatest Jewish music singers and musicians, many of them who you'll hear on this podcast and future podcasts. So anybody who's interested in finding out more about Coldplay Orchestra, you can go to their website, coldplayorchestra.com, or you can call them at 718-310-7567, 718-310-7567. Tell them you heard it on The Spirit of the Song. So this week we have a very special podcast. I'm recording this the day before Shlomo Carlebach's 27th Yahrtzeit, and I felt it was appropriate to reach out to somebody who not only knew Shlomo Carlebach, but really was inspired by his music and by his essence and who he was. And I reached out to Shlomo Katz, and Shlomo Katz gives us the background inspiration, but behind probably one of the most popular songs that Shlomo Carlebach ever sang, Mizmor Shir Le'Yom Ha'Shabbos.
Shalom uvracha. This Thursday night, Friday, will be the 27th Yahrtzeit of Rabbi Shlomo Carlebach. And I always feel connected to a nigun when I know the story of the nigun behind it. The story of his nigunim, how they came down. And one of my most favorite nigunim has a beautiful story behind it. So right before the last Shabbos that Reb Shlomo's father was alive, it was 1968, Reb Shlomo was in San Diego. And right before he was doing a Shabbaton, right before Shabbos, he somehow there was a piano in the house, and a little nigun came into his head. And the nigun went like this while he was playing piano. Da la 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 da la 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 li, da la 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 la, da la 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 la. He said all Shabbos he was just walking around in his head humming da la 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 li da la 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 li. And then on Motzei Shabbos, as he was giving a concert, his father passed away. So he went back to New York, and together with his mother and his twin brother and sister, they then jumped on a plane, went to Eretz Yisrael. The funeral was on Tuesday. The Levaya was on Tuesday. But this little nigun that was in his head from Erev Shabbos never left him. And while he was walking up to his father's coffin, the second part of the nigun came down. Ay, da, 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 da. Da 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 do 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 do, ay 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 ay, and he said that he thought to himself that the greatest thing that his father ever gave over to him was Shabbos. He was always waiting for Shabbos, and this is how the melody came down. The first part right before his father was nifter, second part right after his father is nifter. So a few weeks later, when he came back to his chevra in San Francisco, to the House of Love and Prayer, and he wanted to teach them this new nigun, so he started singing. The original words were, "The whole world is waiting to sing a song of Shabbos," because he thought that if his father could tell him one thing before he was nifter, he would tell his son, Shlomo, please keep on waiting for Shabbos. And that's how it went.
Shir Le'Yom Ha'Shabbos, Mizmor Shir Le'Yom Ha'Shabbos, Mizmor Shir Le'Yom Ha'Shabbos, Mizmor Shir Le'Yom Ha'Shabbos. Mizmor Shir Le'Yom Ha'Shabbos. Shabbos, Mizmor Shir.
Sing the song of love.
Living L'Chaim.